Welcome, Mr. Dobson.
Good afternoon or night. My name's Grady Dobson. I live at 4577 Cedar Creek Road in the Cedar Creek community. I'm here representing my neighbor and community friends regarding, this important vote that we're going to have in the very near future about this proposed Sanderson Farms facility in the park. I am retired from North Carolina Division of Water Quality. My job for the last 26 years of my life has been, I was directly involved in the permitting and inspecting of these type of facilities, chicken farms, animal farms, all this kind of stuff. This is not a good fit for this community. I've talked with a gentleman today, another elected official in the county, and we talked for about almost 45 minutes about issues and what ifs. I mean, there's been a lot of not information. The thing we had at the Crown the other week, everything that everybody said was not wrong. I mean, we just didn't hear the other side of the story. We've had, there's no information, the due diligence, in my opinion, is not quite complete. I did some due diligence of my own last week, and I found the permit that they have in Kinston, and it's not quite the same fit as we have here. That place is, I know some of you've been there, and I've heard that, you didn't have any smell, there was no feathers. I kind of find that hard to believe. This particular facility in that location is a lot different. It's kind of like an interstate situation. The building is way off the road. The treatment plant's behind it and the fields behind that. The soils are completely different. The soils, what we can find out around this area, are very tight clays. It's going to take a lot more land to assimilate the same waste coming from this place. And what is the waste? Based on that permit they have, they said it's going to be very similar to ours. You're looking at 178 trucks of waste a day. A day. That's 1.2 million gallons of wastewater being spread over a land that's surrounded by hotels, businesses, rest homes, and urban setting. And, what ifs? What if you have an ammonia leak there? How are you going to handle all that? The gentleman I talked to said, well, that's a what if. Well, it's a what if, but it has happened. Look what happened in Tar Heel just back in July. They had to evacuate for 5 miles. That's it.
You got 30 seconds if you want.
Okay. Well, there's just a lot of other issues dealing with this. The compliance of these things. The treatment system is a mechanical live organism. The city of Fayetteville has something like this. And you have problems, you have smells, and this is going to directly bother people that live in this community.
Thank you, Mr. Dobson.